It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago... The Sixers control the tap. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past year.
Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Redick. To Embiid. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. To Levine. For 3. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Simmons to Butler. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Levine, he's looking for that touch. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Can't miss those. To Wendell Carter. Oh, nice find for the basket.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Jimmy Butler, 3 for 4. Good start.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Harris to Butler.
Kris coming, here it is.
The Bulls with the rebound. To Zach Levine. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Butler to bring it up. They trail by 1. Redick. They'll go to Butler down low. Jimmy Butler. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Levine. Fires the 3. Not getting the bounce. To Zach Levine. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Zach Levine. Tough make that time. But you can't fault the defender as he hits the 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
Butler into the front court. Down just a couple. To Embiid. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
And finishes strong. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Zach LaVine. With that, he's 5 for 9.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver them to each other high fives. That's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Simmons into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. McConnell to Simmons. He throws it down.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Tobias Harris. That's no good. The follow won't go either. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
From the outside, no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
And scores.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
That misses with a second to go. Time expires to end the first half.
Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Tough make through traffic.
A 2-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach LaVine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
Simmons to Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. Offensive board. Joel Embiid. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Turns and slams it down.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Redick to Butler. And look out. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To LaVine. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board. Here's Simmons with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Has a look. Their shot no good by Simmons. To Zach LaVine. Trying to cash in. LaVine shot no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
And counted at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It goes down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Tobias Harris. Butler cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
To LaVine. Here's a chance from long range. Zach LaVine. Good on the quick release that time.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
And count the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
The screen sets him up for two.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
And draws the foul.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler to Allen. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Runner's good there.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Butler into the front court. All even here in the fourth. Slams it down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Flushes it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Sixers control it. From the painted area, won't go down. Lays it up and in.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Ah, the monster stuff.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they dig into their bag of tricks, trying to draw up the game winner. 18 feet for the win. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Sixers call for time. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? The Bulls take this one as they win a close one by 2. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a...
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.